Tonight, give me a big round of applause. Yeah, great. But enough about me. So, as he said, our first group is the Knoxville Area Homeschool Group, coached/directed by Neal Leehey and Lisa Little. So I'm going to get right to it and have them come out as Neal will introduce all of them. Give them a round of applause.
Hey, everyone. It is so wonderful to get to see you all here at the Historic Grove Theater. I've got this great group of high school students that are all here behind me. And not only, friends, have they not improvised before today, they're all actors who are like, oh, yeah, okay, I'll jump into improvising. So, like, that's pretty amazing. But they also made up an improvising format during our time this afternoon, and we're going to perform it for you for the very first time ever. Yeah? Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. So from here, they've got their format that they're going to do for you. They're already so beautifully in place. Look at this. I would like to get something from you to kind of help them get started. And what I was wondering about is, could I get a place that has special meaning for you, a special location for you? I'm sorry? Yeah, that cool, but that might bring back some bad memories from them. What's a place that's special to you? Grandma's house. Does Grandma's house inspire you as a place where a story could happen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Okay, great. That sounds wonderful. And you all can see me? Good. So this is going to be a story that starts and takes place somehow at Grandma's house.
Once upon a time, I went over to my grandma's house to help her make cookies.
While we were making cookies, my grandma decided to take us to the attic to show us some of her keepsakes.
Her keepsakes were very interesting, to say the least. She had lots of different, a lot of just
Stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Antiques, just.
That's perfect, Aubrey. I would really love to see Grandma and the attic. Yes, step forward. And could I get one more actor to? Yes, that'd be perfect. We'll imagine we're finding Grandma's. Yes, you are.
You are Grandma.
Yes, you are Grandma. And we'll imagine being here in the attic and seeing what happens next.
So these are all of my attic things. As you can see, this one big book.
How does it work?
You flip through the pages, Sonny. You're not exactly the brightest bulb. I knew your mother shouldn't have married your father. Yes, this is our whole family history. As you can see through all of the pictures. Why aren't you stopping to look at the pictures?
Oh, there's my dad.
No, that's your mom. She just started shaving, you know.
Oh.
Yes.
Cool. Notice some relatives you haven't seen before.
Who is that?
That's a great granddaughter. His name was Fibber McGee and his wife was Molly. Yes.
His mustache looks weird.
Well, it was in the 1800s, you know, the loops just kept going back then, and then they just never stopped.
Wait, so why is the 1800s here and 2023 is here?
Well, I didn't say it was an exact order. I just said it was family history.
Great. We'll stop here and we'll end that scene. But we're going to continue on. You can clap if you want to. I can I'm not going to say no to applause. Good. But we're going to move on. So we're going to go to chapter 2. But chapter 2 is going to be looking back at family history. We're going to imagine Grandma as a little girl in this house with her grandparents that we met in the album with the twirly mustache. And talk a little bit about like what might have happened to Grandma way back then as a young girl starting back. Yeah.
The next part has to do with the 1920s when Grandma was just younger. She was about 5 years old.
Oh.
Grandma had been eating a lot of cookies recently, and she just really wanted to get a jar of cookies, so.
But the thing about this jar of cookies is that Grandma wasn't always the brightest, so they were a little, bad.
They were all bad. Okay, cool.
She tried her hardest to get the jar open, so she grabbed the hammer.
Oh, great. So I would love to see, like, in family history, the moment of Grandma as a little girl, the younger version of herself, opening the cookies with a hammer. Can I get 2 actors? Yes, perfect. And yes, great. And and you're in too, as the man with the twirly mustache. Yeah. You're Grandma's grandpa. So great Grandpa McGee. Yeah.
Now, honey, be very careful when you get those jars out, okay? Those cookies.
The glass tastes good too.
It does.
What do you have in your hand, sweetheart? What is that?
See, I couldn't open the jar with my hands, so I.
Where is the jar?
Look down at the pieces.
What did you do? That's an antique.
There's a shiny piece of something on the floor.
I broke the hammer and the glass.
Oh,
Oh, you broke the hammer
that's where my
and
hammer was.
Honey, I don't think you haven't eaten those cookies by chance because not only
They
the
were
jar
yummy.
is an antique, but the cookies are an antique.
Well, I guess cookies last a long time.
Great, we'll stop here. Good. This is wonderful. And now I'd like to jump forward a little bit in time to the attic with Grandma and her grandson. And in the box is the pieces of the jar, one lonely cookie. And in the book, the accounting, the little picture of Grandma as a young girl. And you're going to start with, and that's how it all ended.
And that's how it all ended. As you can see, we still have bits of the jar. Don't eat that. I don't trust you.
Well, can you make me cookies then?
I'm an old lady. I'm like 99 years old, and you want me to make cookies?
Okay.
Actually, I want you to dial back. And I'm 99 years old, and I know exactly how to make cookies that are great.
I'm 99 years old and know exactly how to make the best cookies in the world. But you have to be a good boy and not eat that cookie.
Great.
Yeah.
We'll stop here. We'll go back. So this is chapter 4, the next generation, and we'll imagine it from our grandchild's.
Am I grown up?
Yeah, you're grown up now. In the group narration, you're grown up now, and now we're 70 years on, and you've still got that same house and all the same things, but this is the next generation of the story. Yeah. So the next generation.
Well, as he's grown up in the same house, loving everything here, he never could, put his mind to rest knowing that there could be pieces of the jar just sitting around in the kitchen somewhere.
So he decided that he would use the broom to try and sweep them up.
He hoped he could find some, but he couldn't find them anywhere. So, to conclude his journey, he decided to make a book and trace back all of their family history so he could find those pieces of that cookie jar.
Oh, that sounds like a scene that I would want to see. So, yes, of course, you are in it. Let's grab a chair for you out here and imagine that you're here at the kitchen table trying to make an ancient thing called a book. A book. Yeah, they have them. Yes, you're here too. And yeah, exactly. You're doing exactly that
Dad.
thing.
What
Whatever
you doing?
kids do in the future. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's you. I mean, hi, Timmy. Good to see you.
Hey, Dad. What you doing there?
I am trying to work on this book. Okay. So long ago, your great grandmother told me a story of when she was 5. You and your phones. Goodness, get back over here and let me tell you the story. When she was 5, she broke a cookie jar. And so, give me that. Give me that.
Dad,
Thank you.
come on. We don't use cookies anymore. We use bites.
Oh. Well, as I was saying, no, you're gonna stay, you're gonna pay attention.
Whatever.
Are you talking back to me?
No, sir. No, sir.
That's what I
No.
thought.
I would
Now,
never.
I need help finding shards of glass. Do you want to hear why or no?
Not really.
Okay, then I won't tell you. Now, go get the broom.
A broom? We just used the bot.
Go to the attic. Go to the attic and get the broom.
We have an attic?
Great. See, we'll stop here. Good. So this is chapter 6, the ancient attic. And we'll start with he went upstairs. Yeah. So the ancient attic, chapter 6. Oh yeah, this is a group story, but yeah, if you want to come on, that's great. You should do it. Well, imagine this is just a scene just for Benjamin. He's climbing up it. Yes.
Oxygen. What is this stuff? There's so much dust everywhere.
Great. Grab your breathing mask.
What is that?
Grab your breathing mask. You have it with you. Yeah. Yeah. In the future, we need to do that sometimes.
Oh my gosh. Can't believe those people used to breathe oxygen.
You're hearing the dust?
Why is the bot not getting up here anymore?
Son, can you find the broom?
What does it look like?
A long stick with bristles. Hang on.
Put on your breathing mask. You got it with you. Share it because you care about your son. Yeah. Yeah, great. Notice the thing. The broom is here, and next, and next to it is one ancient shard of ceramic. The thing you've been.
Okay, Timmy. We're looking for something that looks a little bit more like this, except smaller and broken, and not this. And you'll probably find cookie crumbles around with it. Hold this. Don't drop it. So, I'm going to teach you how to use the broom. You're going to take the broom, and when you find any dirt on the floor, you're going to go.
Well, end this here, and keep going. This is great, though. Thank you so much. The lesson of how to use these ancient tools of cleaning that no one knows anymore. But now we're going to jump far, far into the future. 200 years into the future. Yeah, I know, right, exactly. And we're like, we still have these memories of a cookie that existed. Maybe it still does. Great-great-great-great-grandma made good cookies back then. Maybe some pieces of the ancient jar, and some family lore about this. So this is the lost, or the last memory. That's our chapter that we're starting with. So the last memory.
So they still had the cookie jar in the attic, and one day, their 9-year-old son went up into the attic. And because he wanted to see what's up there, he wanted to explore the great outdoors without going outdoors. So he went upstairs.
Great, we went upstairs.
He went upstairs only to find a mysterious box that had his great-grandmother's initials on it.
Oh, the mysterious box.
Inside the box, he peeked in, and he saw a couple shards of a cookie jar and one cookie. A very, 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 very old cookie.
Great. Oh, James, would you be willing to be that boy making that discovery? We'll see what happens. Yeah, if you're inspired, you can come up too. You can, yeah.
It's a cookie.
Yeah.
What's the cookie doing?
Son, that is the cookie from the jar that your great grandmother broke. Don't eat it. It's very, very bad now. Oh dear, we've got to get you to a hospital.
FBI, open up!
Hello, officer. Go hide. Hello, officer. How's it
There's
going?
two.
Oh my gosh, there's two.
We have to take any evidence that there was past and that we did things a better way back then, because it's easier to take over peoples that don't have memory of the past.
Oh, well, I assure you there's nothing
Do you have any
here.
old relics in this house?
No, good day,
Any
actually.
antiques? Honey, what is going on? Oh, the FBI. We're so pleased to see you.
That's what I was just telling you.
I'll just invite myself in. Oh, me too. So,
And when you look around the house, everything is neat and new and modern and seemingly acceptable at first.
See, just as I told you, nothing to see.
nothing. What if I open up this drawer? What is that? Is that a spork? Ah! I've heard of these things. People back then used to think they were so clever that they had mixed a fork and a spoon. And you guys own one. Please don't take that. It's his favorite.
Yeah.
He won't eat with any other utensil. I've tried.
Really, it's perfect. You get them combined.
Child Protective Services, open up!
Oh, you're not now.
Hello.
Hi. So, one of our sources says it's a 9-year-old boy and his dad gave him a very old cookie that is making him have bad stomach pains.
Do you know of a 9-year-old boy?
What?
I mean,
There is no 9-year-old boy in this house.
Great. Well, we'll stop here. Oh man. Because yeah, go ahead. So I feel like I want to know what happened to that 9-year-old boy who ate that cookie to save his parents' lives in the far distant future. Yeah, I know, right? That there's an actor out there who's very proud of himself. But really though, like, oh, that's fascinating. This is chapter 10. We're moving forward to what was that little 9-year-old boy's name? Did we give him a name?
John Cena?
John Cena.
John Cena.
But that's great. But instead of John Cena, his name is John Cena. Because it's the far future, and we've combined things together. So this is John Cena, and he escapes while in all the chaos of everybody looking for him. So this chapter that comes next is John Cena's Great Escape.
As John Cena tried to make his escape out the window, he believed that he could climb down. However, things were not the case.
Oh, John Cena knows exactly what to do.
When he falls down on the ground, he looks around and sees a white figure with him.
Oh, a white figure with him.
It is the ghost of his great. Let's just skip all the greats. It's his grandmother from the original scene.
Oh, great.
She gives him advice on how to make this wonderful escape. And she tells him about the relics of the past and how he can use them to escape from the government.
Oh, okay, great. This is wonderful. So we'll have John Cena and his many greats grandmother. They've just finished the explanation, and we'll see what John Cena does with that information. Step forward, friends. Yes, the ghostly image of your grandmother has finished appearing before you. She's told you exactly what to do, and you can start with, I know exactly what to do now.
I know exactly what to do now.
Good, now go do it.
That is something people say that are heroic. I'm not heroic.
No, you're not.
This is the place where you disagree with me and tell me I'm heroic. Okay?
Save it for your actual grandmother. I'm just a ghost.
Oh.
Yeah. But look down and point to your cookie recipe. Your ancient cookie recipe. Yes.
Oh. Keep this as a memento, my great. I don't care how many greats I'm there. My son, sort of son. And save it for the world. No one will get a cookie like this. Now go. You're wasting too much time.
Great. This probably final chapter we'll see. What happens next? Yes, thank you. No, thank you, ghostly grandmother and John Cena. This is John Cena's great baking. Because John Cena takes that cookie recipe and he doesn't just sit on it. He starts baking as fast as he possibly can with all of the ancient ingredients. What happens next?
Once he has finished making the cookies, he decides that it's time for peace in his household.
Oh.
So, he takes the cookies back to his parents, who are now actually in a insane asylum for letting their son come near an ancient antique item. And he helps him escape with the power of the cookies.
Oh, great. John Cena, can we see you help your parents right through the bars of that? Yes, perfect.
Cookie!
And can we get a bunch of distracted guards that follow the cookies? Great. And John Cena, can you come back for one last moment of triumph? This was our story of how cookies saved the world. Thank you, and good night. Thank you, everyone. Please step forward. Take a nice bow yourselves. Ready? Thank you very much, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for the Knoxville Area.
That was a dozen young improvisers. Fantastic.